what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kiki, back with another episode of Kicking It with Key 101. And I have my girl, none other than not lingerie, because that's what it rhymes with. Don't get it wrong. It's my girl, Dajé.
What's up, guys? What's up?
How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You're looking great.
Thank you. So are you?
Listen, thank you. Give me the inspo behind this outfit right here.
I was honestly trying not to do too much. Like,
and this is why I have to address the people. This is why I have to look this way. You was trying not to do too much?
I was trying to be really, really chill. And then, so I started with the shorts and just the white tank top.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I got to add a little something. So I was like, I got this in the back of my closet and these boots. So, I just...
And then we just showed up ready to steal the show.
Right.
Okay, Beyonce, I'm loving it. Listen, I love the outfit. The reason that we spoke on that is because she told me that this was her dressing down. And I said, the diamonds and pearls and glitter, thigh-high boots, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. One thing about you, you're going to always step.
Thank you.
I love that about you. Well, first, I want to start by saying happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Listen, how was your birthday? I did see some of the festivities, but let me know, how does it feel to be a woman of another year?
I'm super blessed. I'm someone who goes all out for my birthday. No matter what birthday it is, because I just think it's such a blessing, to be on this earth. We can't tell what time it's going to take us or how long we have. So I'm always going to do it.
Listen, and you did it big. I'm talking about custom dresses. You had the extras with their outfits as well.
Oh,
your friends.
Because the Barbie movie came out. So I was like, everyone thinks my favorite color is pink because I have a lot of it. So I was like, well, let me just do the whole Barbie thing. And so we did it. And then we went to the moon because all the inside was pink.
Yes.
And every day was a different thing. I celebrated for 5 days.
She did. And I loved it. And I was enjoying it. I'm not even going to lie to you. Happy belated. We got to do something.
Thank you.
I owe you a shot. Do you drink?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We can get some lemon drops or something.
That sounds good.
Okay, I'm down. So, okay, let's talk about the business side. All right. So we already know you are the R&B sensation. You also have Tears on My Next check. Now, I need to know the meaning behind Tears on My Next check.
That is such a good question because when I was promoting the song coming out, I went around Brickell and asked them, what is that? What does it mean to get in your bag and tears on my next check? And someone said, no tears on my next check. And they're not my tears. They're haters' tears. I'm not crying about my check. It was just me, honestly. It's funny because I remember Beyonce talking about, I remember what song it was, but it was not like her because she was kind of talking shit,
Yes.
So I think I'm very humble, but I don't like to be played. And obviously when someone tries to play you, that's going to come up. Something else is going to come out. And so it was kind of a moment like that where someone was kind of playing me like I'm small. And because I'm humble, it's you don't see how I'm moving. And I don't always have to, I'm definitely not one of the, I got a new car, look at me, look at who's in my DMs, this celebrity, that I'm not, but I could be.
Yeah, very much what?
So Tears on My Next check was just talking about that. I be moving, I be stepping, I be doing it. And if I wanted to,
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's really nothing.
It's nothing. Listen, I need that to be the next thing, how everybody been saying, put it on the floor, this and that. I'm a barber. I need them to be talking about tears on my next check.
Tears on my next. Just wipe your tears on my next check.
On my next check, because the next check is coming.
Yeah.
The next check is always coming. It's never going to stop.
Always. Never stop.
And like you say, it's not our tears.
No, it's you crying, you doing that rah, rah, rah. Just wipe your tears on my next check.
Yeah,
honey.
that's it. That's all.
That's it.
I'm loving it. Now, international. We know that your roots are in Haiti. Mm-hmm. We know you travel all over the place. I know that you were recently featured in an international newspaper.
Oh my gosh. Yes, in Dubai.
How does that feel?
It was crazy. It's surreal because I don't know. Like I said, I'm humble. I'm just trying to do it. And as you're making it, you don't realize that you're making it. You're just like still trying to grind and still trying to get there or whatever. And when people kind of recognize me or people feature me or find me any kind of way, it's like, it's a big thing. Like I'm always taken back. Like I just had some kids in Africa like post
I
up.
saw it.
And I was like, oh my God.
Like, how do y'all even know me? I love
Right?
y'all.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I just thought it was cute. So I'm grateful. That's it.
Listen, I can only imagine. I've had someone from like Port Charlotte, North Carolina, know who Boss Lady Key was, and I actually started crying like just one state over. So I can only imagine being internationally known. Like you're not just traveling to these places to have leisure and a good time, but these people actually know you and recognize your work. Like when I saw that, I was humbled by that. Like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get where she at.
It's amazing. It was an amazing experience to visit. The way they treated me, it was surreal. Seriously.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm trying to get on. Bring me next time when you go out of town. Because look like you be having fun.
I know. I need to go with like a big crew next time for sure. I'm always so work and I'm trying to like, okay, let me plan like days to just.
So please, let us in just a little bit, just a little tad bit, just on the traveling. That's okay. That's okay. So the last time I saw you was at the Glitz and Girl Power Awards. We saw each other on the red carpet, and then you also closed it out with your wonderful performance. Tell me about that time where these powerful women are being recognized. Everyone is all gathering together for a positive experience, and you're selected to perform in front of all of these people. You met so many people. I just want to hear about that experience for you.
It was really great. I like to do things with purpose. So of course I'm going to network and I'm going to, move how I move and play the game or whatever, but to do things that align with my brand and that's of substance, it matters to me. And I'm always about women empowerment. Like I'm the type of girl that will see someone in a cute outfit across the street. I'm like, I know that's right. You, all right, girl, you working that skirt or whatever like that. I am one of them. I just feel like we have to have each other's back and empower each other. So at any time, we as women and then we as women of color are doing something like positive in the community and just in the world, because you could be doing anything else.
Yes.
I just think it's great. And so I was 100% gonna be there and perform and lend my entertainment as much as I could.
Yes, not only entertainment but the outfits, baby. We have to talk about it because I'm sure that people see it everywhere you go. Everything that you do, it's always fashionably on time, makes sense. We need it, we want it, we need more of it.
Thank you.
What goes behind your fashion sense? Is it just you? Is it a team? What's happening here? Is it a combination?
It is a combination, and it's so important to have the right team. My stylist, styled by Terry, shout out Terry Lee. He just gets me. He knows who I am as a person. He knows my style. He knows I'll be dancing. So we'll talk about like, I'll say, I want this. I want, it has to be glitz. And then he'll say less, say no more. And then he go off, and then he take off. And
then he put the diamonds all in the hair, diamonds all.
He's a visionary, so that's perfect. We definitely plan. There's been some situations where I'm like so busy and I just trust him and I say, just do what you do. This is the performance or the interview or whatever's happening, and but we make a really good team.
Wow, have you ever thought of going into the fashion industry, like collabing with him, putting out a line, like you can have like your own little.
That's funny.
Don't tell me I'm a psychic.
I'm kind of sort of putting out some merchandise.
It's time.
But it's more merchandise than a line. I think down in the future for sure.
We need the line.
I will do that because people will say things about me and they'll be like, oh, you're known for this and you're known for that.
Yes, you are.
So I'm like, okay, probably in the future for sure.
We need it. Yeah. We need it like 2024. Like not further down. Like, like a few months away.
To your mouth to God's ears. Listen.
Yes. We need it. We need it. Like, I just feel like with your expression and also with Terry Lee as well, y'all do a little collab. We can video it, a little fashion show.
Listen, I like that idea.
We're going to talk when the cameras cut
Right.
off. We're going to talk when the cameras cut off. So since the Glitz and Girl Power, I know that you've been a little bit out of commission. Talk to us about that, because I feel like that's something important that artists and people in the industry need to know about. Like, things happen.
Yeah, for sure. So the Glitz and Girl Power Award, I was sick. I had a cyst that grew into like a tumor, like a golf-sized tumor in the back. Thank God it was benign, but that entire week I had a fever. But it meant so much to me, the event, and I didn't want to like skip out. It wasn't like something that
nothing small, like, I'll just go next year.
It meant a lot to me, so I didn't want to cancel it. I'm such a like thug it out, push through type of person.
Yes.
So the entire week I had a fever, and I went to the doctor, got some meds. My team taped up the cyst. They put makeup on it, and I had to change my hair. I know, but you know what? After I got off the stage,
you noticed
my body was like shaking.
Wow.
And they're like, Dajé, we have 3 interviews. And I'm like, God, please do not let me pass out. But that was kind of like a wake up call for sure. And it was infected, and they couldn't have surgery because they needed the infection to go away first, because it was possible that it could spread. So that was the concern.
Yeah.
So I had to wait a month for the infection to get out of my system. And then I had surgery, and then recovering from surgery because I didn't recover as well as they thought I would.
Yeah.
So God was like, sit down. Because I was moving for sure. I was moving really fast and not really paying attention to my body. And I'm so like, oh, I hurt myself, and I'm like, whatever. I'm
gonna keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. But this was definitely a wake up call to make sure that I balance my life, because I'm definitely a workaholic, and it's so like, I love what I do. So it don't feel like work. So I don't mind not sleeping for this and grinding for this and moving for this. But it's so important to like, okay, woosah, let me do what I need to do for myself. Let me meditate, read, pray, like just
everything.
Get yourself together.
No, for real. How was that coping, knowing that, like you said, this is your passion, you love it, you're a workaholic, like you're going to do everything business, everything content, everything events, so on and so forth. And to have to sit down in that moment and then get put back out there.
It was hard. It was hard.
I know you were still working while you was on bed rest, wasn't it?
I was trying to, and my friend was like, this is why you're not getting better. You're trying to do too much. I was really, it was like shaking that stubborn child. Like, it was really hard for me, because this was like my first time being still in life. Like, just to sit down and not, I was always like this. Coming home from school, like my parents put me in so many things, like piano lessons after this, dance lessons, this, and so I've always had that type of like, and just to sit down and recover and not be able to do nothing. I did not like it. I was foreign land. And then everyone's outside too, and
we was definitely outside.
It's Agbass season. I'm just like,
but we was waiting on you. We was getting it warmed up. We was getting it warmed up while you was in the bed.
I was hurt, and I kept thinking I would be healed faster than I was.
Yeah.
So I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna come out, because I was supposed to shoot.
I'll be out next week.
I had one release. It's a mid-year, and I'm like, dang, I had another release on the way, because I was supposed to shoot another video, and I'm like, yeah, in a month, guys, like,
no, you're not.
You putting
in a month, what?
You're gonna be right there sitting down. But it allowed me to get my mind right and my business right, because I gotta, there's 2 sides to it: the artistry side and definitely the business side too. So I think I was such in a fight to not be able to be the artist that but when I paused that, I was like, okay, but you still got the business. You could be doing some other stuff right now. So that was, that's where I'm at. But I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little better. I can't get on stage just yet, but I was like, all right,
there's other things that can be done.
Pop out here and there.
Still worked on bed rest, y'all. Look at her. I love it. I love me a productive young lady. Yeah. I love it. I can't lie. I love to hear it. So, okay, I know that you are in your recovery mode. You're back on skates, which, watching you skate, you should have just made that a music video. I was like, this looks so good.
I'm not like, I want to get like Usher. Usher be like,
You wanna-
move, and I want to be like,
doing the tricks, doing the.
yes, I want to be sliding. I ain't there.
Listen, you look damn good to me. I was like, is this a new music video?
Maybe
Oh, I
one
was
day.
like,
once
she just skating.
once I get to that level, I'm be outside.
Let me know. I got some skates now.
Okay.
I own skates.
I love that. I love
let
that.
me know. I'll come pop out for the music video. So I have a speed round challenge for you because I know you've been on skates. So I got to test your skating education.
Oh, okay.
I got to see if you deserve these skates or not. Because
Oh,
if not, you're going to have to
no.
find a new hobby.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's about to go down. Are you ready? It's 5 simple questions. And based on your test, either I'm going to have to take your skates or you get to keep them.
Wow. Okay. Are these questions about skating?
I don't know.
Okay.
They may be.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Name a competitive ice skating sport.
A competitive ice skating sport, like ice dancing or skating, dancing,
Not-
dance. Hockey.
Hockey. Yes,
okay.
that is correct. The
Okay,
other
okay.
one was figure skating.
Figure skating.
Figure
I said
skating.
ice dancing.
What did you say? Ice dancing. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, here we go. T.I. played in the popular skating movie name.
Oh, ATO.
Okay, there she go. Y'all, she keeping the skate so far. Okay. The main character in the movie Roll Bounce was...
That's Bow Wow.
Okay, y'all. She's 3 for 3. She's 3 for 3. Okay. What did T.I. take from Nunu?
Give me that chain.
Give me that chain.
Give me that.
All right. And last but not least, this is all or nothing. If you don't get this one right, the other 4 doesn't even matter.
What? Okay.
All right. Name 2 different types of skates.
Oh, rollerblades and the 4-liners. What's the 4-liners called? Regular skates? Inline
I don't even know what they call.
How you gonna ask me a question
Because that wasn't one of the answers that I wrote down. Okay, she wins. You keep your skates. You keep your skates. Also, I keep my skates. Everybody keeps their skates. Okay. All right. So now we have to dig into your business a little bit. Now that I made you laugh and open up a little bit, now we got to dig in that personal business.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk love life.
All right.
Okay. Because I have yet to like really see somebody on the page
Oh,
for
and
real,
you
for real.
won't.
And I ain't going to never see it. Touch my nose. Okay. Here we go. So I just wanted to know, are you single, dating, married?
I'm singly dating. Is that
Makes sense.
Is that good?
That makes sense. But can you describe it for the people? Because we know what it means.
Well, listen, I am not a city girl.
You a lover girl?
I am definitely. So I can't entertain more than one guy. I mean, I look at okay, so there are guys that try to talk to me, but then there's always going to be one that like rises to the occasion.
Yes.
And the one that rises to the occasion, that one that gets my attention the most.
Okay.
So I'll say that there's one that's rising.
I'll fool with that.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know when that person is the one? Just generally speaking.
Generally, I think everybody has deal breakers and things that they need for themselves, because every relationship looks different. Everybody's different. So the person who meets those needs it's, to me, like, it's like moral support type stuff.
We need it.
It is big for me in this industry, especially, and being okay in the industry, insecure, because,
Yeah, you're going to be in a lot of different spaces around a lot of different people, a lot of different celebrities.
The videos and models and dancing with men. So like, someone secure, someone who got me when it's a lot of pressure and a lot of things happening, and someone that head right. I'm
happy you said that, because my producer, he feels like all we want is financial support.
Oh no, I'm always the looking. I've always been like, I was raised to get my own. So like when I got a taste of getting my own, I was like, but I do think it's important for you know, to someone to come with what I'm coming with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure your finances are in order too, you know? So, but you don't have to, in my mind, I'm going to be the breadwinner because I know what type of work ethic I have and what I'm trying to do. So like, I'm not even looking at no dude, like if he come with, you know, money, but you know, but he can't be like, I can't be supporting him.
Yes.
Because I don't respect that. I personally don't like. I get when, you know, if you're trying to grind and you're trying to like get your life together, that's one thing. But I don't respect like someone with no ambition. Like that's a man with ambition. That's big for me.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, because the ambitious man is always going to find a hustle
Right.
or something to
he's
do.
Gonna be, he can't. He's not comfortable.
He's not going to sit still.
Yeah.
I agree. I concur. Now, in the music industry, do you feel like relationships are a distraction?
I think relationships are a distraction, period. I think you have to balance it out. But that's like a pro and con, right? Like relationships are, well, of course, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. Relationships are distractions. If I'm by myself, of course I'm gonna be, I could focus on myself.
You can focus more,
I don't have to worry about you or what you got going on or going on a date or making time or whatever like that. However, you know, with the right person, they're gonna be a benefit as well. So they're gonna help you out. So the burden's not so much on you. So yeah, relationships can be a distraction, but you have to set boundaries for yourself and your time and what you're doing, and then the person you're with has to understand that you working and you moving like that.
Listen, she took the words out of my mouth, y'all. I swear to God. So I have a relationship podcast, and I have one more relationship question for you. It's a general question. Okay. So in relationships, in a monogamous relationship, it is the expectation is for the woman to only have that one sexual partner, and for the man to also have the woman as his only sexual partner. Now, in the times of arguments or challenges or what have you, sex may not occur. So do you think sex is owed?
I don't like the term owed, but I do think it's kind of a like, obligation sounds bad too. Like, it is a part of your role. Like, if I'm saying I am committing myself to you for for an eternity, a lifetime, like.
But what if I'm mad?
See, this is a funny question because I probably am the worst person to talk to when it comes to the majority. I want to have sex mad. I think it would make things better. Honestly, if I have a headache or if I'm tired, it would make me sleep better.
Knock it out.
Like, like I like stuff, like in relation, I like sex. So I'm not one of like, you know, I think it's important. I think sex is important in relationships for sure. So, you know, you mad, you better go into the room and come back. Figure it out and then come back, because we said we committed to each other, so we better figure it out. Like,
that I agree with. That I totally agree with. But I feel like if something has risen in the relationship where there's a disagreement, I think those things do need to be hashed out before you think my button is gonna just turn on.
Yes.
Depending on the level or the severity. You know, like if it's something small, then
you know, such a problem.
You know, I'll take that as an apology.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if something big has happened, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely like.
Wait, right now.
We need to have a conversation first, because I never wanted to, especially because I don't like, I like it in relationships. So I think it's important to make sure that it's known that our emotional needs addressing, mental needs addressing, spiritual needs addressing before physical. You know, the physical is going to, you know, when those things are addressed, it's going to make it better.
Take it to the next level,
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Because if not, you're not going to really be present. You're not going to be active.
And you don't get that wham, bam, bam. Because y'all ain't even trying to be like, it got to be like a combination of the wham, bam, and the passion.
Both
you know?
people got to be.
Absolutely. So
it takes two to tango.
Right.
Correct. Okay, I'm down with that. She definitely keep the skates. You get knee pads as well with that answer. We got you. Let's bring it back to the music. What would you say was your biggest blessing along the way? If you had to think of like your biggest like wow or aha or God, was that you or was that me?
There's been so many moments like that.
It's hard to choose.
Yeah, I think the ability to have the amount, like, so I ended up, I'm running a label and I didn't even mean to. Dajé Music. I didn't mean to, I didn't mean for that to happen. I was just trying to get my business in order. And, like everybody has their ways of trying to, get money and everything like that. So I was trying to like
Get
get my
money.
business in order. So like, cause that would be a question. And then somehow I had like a team of like 30 people. And then, so just to have all these people under me, that was kind of like, dang, I can't believe I'm running this. It's a lot of pressure, but it's still like, it was kind of like a whoa moment.
That says a lot about you though, that you can gather up people to follow a vision.
Thank you.
Or a purpose or a goal. Because you have some people out here that's working tooth and nail and can't even get two people to support, like, follow, or whatever. So I think that says a lot about your character. But sorry to cut you off.
No,
go ahead.
thank you.
I
No,
need to say that, LOB.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Definitely going to Dubai. Having.
But you look beautiful.
Thank you. Like being able to shoot in Dubai, shoot in Haiti, being reached out from in other like countries and stuff like that. Like people wanted me to come to Brazil. Like I didn't even know like Brazil's my biggest population, and then Haiti. And I was like, Brazil? I was like,
Brazil?
What? People rocking to me in Brazil. So it's kind of like that. Like it's little moments. Honestly, I think people expect like this. And maybe that I will get that, where it's like, the Funk Fest.
Yeah.
I opened up for Lauryn Hill, bro.
The Lauryn Hill.
Like that day, like everything, like, first of all, everything was trying to go wrong. Like I had laryngitis. I could not speak the day before.
Wow.
But I was like, I'm not
doing
missing
this.
out on
I'm doing this.
And just, it's a lot of those moments, and I've been blessed with. So yeah.
Wow. I love it when it's nothing but blessings on blessings on blessings. That's how you know that you're the chosen one and you're meant for the path and the journey that you're going down, because that means that God is really opening up those doors for you. Now, aside from that, what would you say your biggest challenge was and how you dealt with it? Because I feel like a lot of times with success, and you have people out there that is looking and watching, they may feel like everything is just glittering gold, glittering gold, glittering gold. And to know that there are, not to say like to humble, but just to show the realistic side of things that may or may not occur. So what would you say was your biggest challenge along the way?
Man, probably. Okay, so I would. This one is probably top, and then the second, I have a real close second. The first one would be balance. I had to learn balance because at first, like I was traveling a lot, and then I remember like everyone like glorifies it, but and I'm a woman, so like I got a bunch of stuff, and and if I have like, and the way that this moves, like. It'll be one weekend and I got like 10 different outfits because I got to go from this to this to this to that to that. And I'm traveling with all of that and having to go through all of that. Like I can't wait to like only fly private. That's how much I can't stand the traveling process, because it's a lot. And then having to come back, and then your stuff gets messy, and like it's just the balance of it. I remember like, usually, because during the week, they don't tell you this part, is meetings.
Yeah.
You're meeting about everything. What are we doing about this? What is the direction for this? How are we going to handle that? So it's like meetings. And then, like usually nights or I'll do like rehearsals and stuff. But on the weekends, I'm networking. The weekends typically in a regular life is like, I'm doing laundry. I'm cleaning. I'm
going to church. I'm getting ready for Monday.
These are things like I would normally want to do. Like people would be thinking, I got a chef. No, baby, I want to cook. I want to just get all these things. And it got so bad where I had to get a maid. And it felt weird for me. I was like, somebody I don't even like nobody coming in my hotel and housekeeping. Like I got it. Like I'm good. So it was just a balancing it all out. I literally said on the way here, I was like, damn, I gotta do laundry, bro. I'm like, how? Because I got a
Fooling
photo
with me,
shoot
I'll buy some
tomorrow.
new clothes.
Monday, I got an influencer. But you have to you have to, because I was just listening to a song, a Usher song, and he said that the industry is not going to give it to you. You have to say, I'm taking this day, or I'm taking these hours, I'm blocking it out, because
It's for me.
yeah. So
I
I
need
have
me
to
time.
learn to take that time for myself.
Yes.
So that's what.
And that's number one. What's close second?
Close second is dealing with people.
We all know.
Because I signed up to be an artist, and like I said, like the whole management thing kind of came with it because it's my label, my brand, me. So you're dealing with different like personalities and stuff. And everyone, like, you want to like think like everyone's gonna have accountability.
About their business, gonna be on
gonna be about
time,
their
gonna
business.
show up.
Everyone's gonna be professional.
No.
No.
It's never gonna happen.
Right.
It's never gonna happen.
And then me, no matter what the response is to me, I always try to like lead with professionalism, because at the end of the day, like, this is my brand, this is what I'm doing. So, but
sometimes it make that eye twitch. I'm already knowing. Me and my producer deal with that type of stuff sometimes, where
so,
it's like,
yeah, but sometimes, yes, before being an artist, I was in corporate America. So like, you have to like,
you have those soft skills.
At the end of the day, it's way more important for Black people.
Because we already have this perception that we're going to be this kind of way or that kind of way.
And it's like, dang, I'm trying to like support you. We're trying to help each other. We're trying to do, work together so we can. That's literally every time I'm working with somebody. That's the vision. That's how I look at it. I don't look at like I'm over anybody or anything. Like, I'm looking like, you got something you got going on, and I got something I got going on. So let's put it together. But everyone is not always on that headspace, because I was at a point where I was like listening to leadership devotionals and podcasts and like praying about, because it was like I was really dealing with some difficult people. And so, you're not managing just people, you're managing their emotions, their personality, their work ethic. And I don't have children, and I don't like to feel like I have kids. And I'm
it's
also
worse when you're working with adults.
Right.
It's like, I'd rather be working with the 5-year-old,
Right,
because then it'll make sense.
Right. So it's like, I don't like that. And I'm also too nice. So I literally just had this conversation with somebody. I need like someone's going to be the strong, but I do kind of have people like that on my team. Like my publicist, you do not play.
Yeah.
But I'd be afraid to bring them out, because I'm like, I don't
like, if I bring my publicist out,
right, I don't want to ruin a relationship or anybody getting, but sometimes you need
necessary.
that, because it's like, okay, I'm too nice, and you're going to keep trying to do this. But then if I say, okay, we're done with business, then, people create this narrative, and I had to learn how to like be comfortable being the villain in someone else's story, or be comfortable and then when I go back, because I always try to self-reflect, like, is it, and people will be like, mm-mm. No. And I have to just really be comfortable with that, like, because in this industry, like, you see it on the shade room. Someone post something, and then here all comes the comments, and people are getting mad, and they're going off on these people as if they really
were there. And
they're
we're not there now. Yeah.
And it's crazy, but that's just how it is. No one, and so I have to get used to that. Like, people just coming up with their own stuff and feeling how they feel, and
letting it be what it is.
And
trust me, we deal with that sometimes. But also, it's like, people don't take themselves seriously. Yeah. And that's why they don't have the same work ethic.
That's why I couldn't like go off on you and cuss you out. It would be like, okay, thank you so much for, and then I would like, I just won't work with this individual anymore.
That's it. That's all.
Like, why? Because now me cussing you out, or me going off, or me doing all of that, like, I can do that.
But sometimes a good cussing out.
I have definitely gone off, but that's because I'm definitely like a Papa Bear, Mama Bear type, and someone was getting very unprofessional with my team, and then would not let us leave on a video. Like, let me tell you, I seen a video or interview with Rick Ross, and he was just like, sometimes you gotta take your L's in silence. I take a lot of L's in silence, because I don't believe in going on social media and doing all that, because I think it looks bad on you.
Yes.
But I was on a video set one time, and we had such a bad experience with a guy, and he would not let us leave. He was like, oh, I'm not letting you guys leave until you send payment, da da da. I said, wait a second, I number one, I've worked with you before. There's never been any issues. I definitely pay when I need to pay, but you're not gonna hold us hostage. And I went off and I was like, I'm gonna have my lawyer, I'm gonna have the police if you don't open this gate right now. But that's because it got to that point, and it's also now you're like threatening. I have to.
Yes, my safety.
At the end of the day, I have to protect. Like everyone has to have confidence that I'm gonna like handle the situation.
Do what gotta be done.
For sure. But like you ain't go. You have
I can't wait to see you in action.
You gotta really try to get me out of character for sure, because I'll keep it chill.
I can't listen. I would love to see that. I want to see you put that foot down.
My sister was always saying that sometimes they need to see that side of you. Sometimes
they need it.
I be chilling.
It's cute.
I be chilling, but if you have to really, really push to get that side out.
Listen, I agree with you 100%. So what can we expect from you in the future?
Well, I am editing the visuals for Tears on My Next Check. So you're gonna see that really soon. It's gonna be a whole movie.
Yeah.
So very soon. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Click that button. Mm-hmm. And where can the people follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram. I am Dajé, TikTok, Dajé Music. That's really what I be on. I'm trying to get on the other stuff, but Instagram for sure. I am.
You
Dajé.
not on Twitter?
Oh, I'm on Twitter. I am _Dajé. Someone just told me that you need to make all your stuff consistent. I'm working. Listen. If you go to DajéMusic.com, you'll see all of my everything. Yeah, you'll see all my handles.
All right. Well, that's all we have for today, because girl, we'll sit and talk all day.
I know.
We was talking before the camera started rolling, y'all. So me and her, we already here with it. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. It's your girl, Kiki, here with another episode of Kicking It with Key 101. Make sure y'all like, follow, and comment on the Be the Model Network, because there's definitely more to come. Bye.
Bye.